Hello, everyone. This is Zak Gardezy. I'm the host of Money Minutes. I'm also the founder and managing partner of Wealthstone Private Wealth Management. So, here on Money Minutes, I'd like to share with you some of the latest market headlines and my outlook for what's ahead. And so, for this week's episode, we'll focus on earnings season because quarter two earnings season is just getting started. And I'd like to talk about what's coming up first, which is the financial sector, and then also transitioning to talking about artificial intelligence and what my outlook is for really that part of the market and mega cap tech in general. So let's get right into it. So to kick things off, the banks are reporting earnings first this week. And big banks like JP Morgan Chase, Citigroup, BlackRock, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, they're all reporting over the next 7 days. And so as an investor and analyst, you want to pay very close attention to this earnings period because it helps give us some insight in terms of how's the health of the overall economy. I like to consider financials as really like the watering hole of the economy because at the end of the day, all the other companies really flow back into the banks. And as the banks report their earnings, we derive some valuable insight from these, not only the numbers, but also the commentary from their executives. For example, JP Morgan Chase's Jamie Dimon always has some valuable information to share in terms of how he feels the health of the economy is, and it does have an impact on the overall market. And so when we look at analysis from companies like FactSet who share their opinions in terms of how they expect the financials to perform, they're expecting some relatively good results for the financial sector. Strengths in areas such as insurance and capital markets, but weaknesses in areas such as banking and credit, which haven't done very well because of higher interest rates. Notably, regional banking is expected to not perform very well in regards to their performance over the last quarter. And so, as an investor and analyst, we'll be paying very close attention to how the financial sector, results are coming up over the next 7 days, and how that's going to shape our opinion for, the rest of the earnings season and possibly the rest of the year as well. So, staying on the topic of earnings, the S&P 500 continues to trade at all-time high levels, and artificial intelligence and mega cap tech stocks are trading at valuations that are really causing investors to wonder, are these stocks correctly priced or are they overvalued? And earnings season is the time for the truth to really come out. And so when these big tech stocks and AI companies report earnings, we get to see, are they correctly valued? Are they overvalued? And if they miss their numbers or if their numbers are not very good relative to what analysts are expecting, this is when corrections tend to happen. And so although, financial data, especially as it relates to earnings, is private, right, confidential until this data is released officially, we've had some valuable insight from a couple companies in the memory storage space that plays directly into artificial intelligence. So those companies are Micron and Samsung. And I covered Micron on the previous episode of Money Minutes, but to kind of give you a quick recap in terms of what Micron does, Micron makes high-speed memory, specifically high bandwidth memory storage, which is integral to artificial intelligence. Samsung as well is in the memory space, and additionally, they're also huge players in the smartphone space, and the new Samsung Galaxy phones come with artificial intelligence built in. And so, interestingly, when we hear from Micron, for example, not only were their financials, beating all analyst expectations, but the executives talked about high bandwidth memory storage is completely sold out from Micron for 2024 and also for most of 2025. So that's a good sign. And when we hear from Samsung, they beat their quarter two operating profit estimates by 1,452%, and they cited artificial intelligence demand as really the main reason behind that. And so, absolutely incredible numbers from players in the memory space and related to artificial intelligence. I believe that this gives us some positive momentum heading into earnings season when a lot of these mega cap tech and AI stocks have to prove their worth. And so I'm optimistic. And that really concludes this episode of Money Minutes. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you very much.